Good evening. I'm so sorry I can't be with you tonight as we're voting on the budget, but I did really want to thank you all so much for attending. I also wanted to say a particular thanks to BT for sponsoring this event, especially to Emma and Clive. And of course, a huge thanks to Ruby and the rest of the Women's Business Council members for all their hard work. 2 years have passed and you as an organisation have achieved so much. This is the second WBC event in a week, celebrating some brilliant progress. Momentum is building across the country and around the world with gender equality a new UN priority. I want the UK to be at the forefront of this international effort, breaking new ground and setting direction. That's why I'm so proud that we're one of the biggest donors to UN Women, helping to support their He for She campaign and mobilising thousands of men across the world to take a stand against gender inequality. Of course, there have been some real breakthroughs over recent years. I'm proud of everything that's been achieved by the government and by business. In government, we have the highest ever number of women MPs, 29%, and 7 out of 22 cabinet posts are held by women. And in business, I'm delighted that Lord Davis's target of 25% of women on boards by the end of 2015 has just been met. The gender pay gap has been eliminated for women under the age of 40, and we have more female graduates entering the workforce than ever before. At a national level, last year the UK participated in an EU conference on men as agents of change in Helsinki, an event that brought together the business world, academic and the public sector, and hosted, of course, by the WBC. But so much more could be achieved with the full support of men. Increasing women's productivity and employment to the level of men's could add £600 billion to our economy. Of course, a boost to the economy benefits everyone across society, not just women and girls. It isn't just a nice to do, it's crucial to our country's economic growth. I'm sure none of you here in this room would ever think that the women you know were any less capable because of their gender. That attitude needs to spread far and wide. The fact remains that you as men are still far more likely to wield positions of power and influence. You're more likely to be on company boards, to be CEOs. In other words, more likely to shape the culture and ethos of the places you work. You have a key role in promoting equality in your organisations, but your role goes further than that too. I want to see all of us, no matter gender or background, playing an active part in challenging behaviours that perpetuate inequality, from catcalling in the street to violent behaviour. And thanks to the policies introduced recently, it's far easier for all of us to promote equality in the workplace. Shared parental leave, flexible working, free childcare, all measures that help women return to work and men play a greater role in family life. From the classroom to the boardroom, we have to start earlier than the workplace, though, if we're to empower young men and women to achieve their full potential and champion equality. The Your Life campaign, launched last year and supported by government, will help map out a future in STEM careers for girls up and down the country, from GCSEs to A-levels to university and beyond. And we've recently published a guide for parents called Your Daughter's Future to help parents understand the choices young people face today and empower them to make the best decisions for their children, regardless of their gender. So it's great that I'm told we have a room full of men today, men who are passionate, ambitious and engaged, and I'm confident that gender equality is within our reach in the workplace and beyond. The benefits are clear for our economy, our society, our country's future. I want all of you to leave this evening feeling empowered to make a difference in your companies, at your universities and in your schools. Thank you all for coming. Have a great evening.